Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to Minecraft Survival 1.16, aka Surcraft, where last time we began building this beautiful mansion thing. It wasn't really meant to be a mansion, but now that I've seen how big it is, it's a mansion. Guys, I also, off camera, I didn't realize this, but the bamboo does not grow because I'm too far away whenever I'm here. So I had to go like literally AFK by the bamboo to get enough to make these scaffolds, and I've got extra in my inventory. But we have been building this thing for 2 episodes now. This is the 3rd, and it will be the final episode where I am building this building. Now, off camera, I did a couple of things. I wanted you guys to, I don't know, I wanted to skip some of the boring stuff, but I also wanted to figure out how big this thing is going to be. And so if I get up on the roof, and remember I was telling you guys last episode that I'm going to use the roof as a, get up there, buddy. I'm going to use the roof as a kind of like a measuring tool to figure out how big this building is going to be. So I measured and then I built the other side. Yeah, so I wanted to make sure that this line, this rooftop here, was the same height as this. And so basically what I did is I counted, as you guys saw in the video, counted from here to the outside wall, and then I did the same thing, built it, and made it. And so, yeah, and it's the exact same build. Actually, I should probably jump off on this side. It's the exact same build, the exact same style as the other side. So it's not like you guys missed out on anything. The only thing I haven't done is put in the windows. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do on this side just yet, so it is still wide open. Oh, and the roofline looks kind of funny because I'll explain that here in a second. But anyway, this side is exact same as this side. Whenever it turns and it goes off, we have this like double spruce log layer. So I just put a double plank on this side. I may replace some of this, and then in the doorway with the really cool symbol, I just let the doorway open because I have some plans that go way off from the blueprint. So we're not following the blueprint anymore. Also, I had to do a little bit of terraforming, obviously. I flattened the land. I had to chop out some of this hill. So I'm definitely gonna have to cut out at least, 2 blocks around and maybe the 3rd, and then make like a retaining wall or something. We don't want this dirt to fall into the house. So that's what I did off camera. Also, I made this little window, and I did all that because I wanted to make sure that this is important. I wanted to make sure that that corner where the top meets the top lined up with this corner. If it didn't, then something went horribly, horribly wrong, and I would have had to rebuild the front to make it wider or more narrow. It ended up perfect. Praise the Minecraft gods, right? Because that would have been awful. So today, guys, I'm going to finish this building, and I'm very, very excited about it. So the first thing I want to do is, again, I think I mentioned this last episode, but ways to kind of dress up these windows a little bit. I'm going to be putting a layer of something. I don't know if it's going to be dirt or what along the bottom, and then making like little flower pots. And then I also want to put something along the bottom window. So that's number 1. So I want to dress up these windows a little bit. I need to add in the glass on the other side. I think on this side, I'll probably stick with the same design, but then I'm going to put the log across the top and then add the logo that I've got on the front, the little starburst going across there. And then lastly, obviously put the windows and all the dressings on the back. And then this wall will be the exact same. Now, I'm going to measure out and find the middle and put a fireplace made out of actual clay, fire or bricks, and that's going to go all the way up through the top. But this is a I think I showed you guys this. Here, let me just jump up there so I can make it very, very clear. You can see the roof line. It's basically a giant L, okay? This is a giant L. It's made out of all staircases, so I don't have to light it up, which is really, really nice. So this is just going, I left this open so you guys could see. I didn't want too much to change between episodes. So I'm going to extend these out to there, and that'll be the roof line. The roof will be completely done. And it really wasn't that hard. It was just more like, it was scary as I built it, because I was thinking, dude, if it's off even by 1 block, then this corner won't line up and it's going to be awful. But it did. It lined up perfectly. So I'm going to have a fireplace, really big one sticking out over here. And yeah, so I've got a little bit of building to do, guys. I'm not going to bore you guys with the details. If I find anything that's interesting, I'll obviously point it out to you. But for the most part, guys, I just wanted to update y'all on what I've done so far and keep you guys updated as I go from one line of progress to the next. So I've got all my stuff in here. Let's get to work. All right, this is kind of what I came up with, guys. I added all the different dimensions on the windows. It does make it look better. I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of that gap between the stairs and the slab on the bottom. So I made it, but I did put stairs on the top. So it does have something different. So I may end up doing like upside down stairs on the bottom. But right now the slabs will work. And instead of putting something here that's wooden, I've decided to give myself a bit of like a flower bed. I don't know if grass will grow. So I'm going to wait before I plant any plants just to see if grass will grow up there. Otherwise, I'll have to grab some, I mean, I do have silk touch my pickaxe or my shovel, so I guess I could just silk touch a whole bunch. Oh, never mind. There's some grass. Nice. So I'm going to build these. Also, I replaced the cobblestone with planks going all the way down, so we have a little bit of conformity, and we have absolutely no cobblestone. So that's going to be what I built. In fact, you know what? Just so that I'm not thinking in the back of my mind subconsciously that is in the way. Dang it, why? No, what? Dang it. Okay, this is one of the things I do not like about destroying your scaffolding is that sometimes it gets stuck up there. But there you go, we got it all. And now, yeah, I'm gonna build the rest of these. And then I think the front is for the or like this side of the front. That up there, I'm going to definitely do some stuff. But this is going to be, that's pretty much it. I don't have all the flowers on me, so I'll definitely put in the flowers later. For now, though, I think the plan looks good. So I'm going to finish this up, and then, yeah, good stuff. Okay, so for those of you who are builders, you probably already saw this coming a million miles away, but you cannot have two trapdoors on the same block. And so for me to solve this, and I actually noticed it first whenever I was setting up this corner. I was trying to put dirt under all the wool and then leave the wood running. But you can't do that. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to make these a bit more narrow. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. And now you can actually leave trapdoors across. So the other option, and I may do this, I don't know, is do something like this where the dirt goes all the way across, put the trapdoor in there like that, and then take out that piece of dirt, so it looks continuous, but it isn't. That's also an option. Actually, I think I kind of like that. That's kind of neat. But it also kind of isn't. I don't. It just looks. It looks flimsy. I have a problem with things that look flimsy, so we're not going to have that. Also, I have to come up with then a different plan for what's going to be there. Maybe it will be more wool. That could be an option. I could put more wool. Or maybe stone bricks. You know, stone bricks would probably look really cool. Let's try something. Let's get creative here, okay? Let's get creative. I'm gonna make myself a furnace and add more spacing and put in bricks on. Well, actually, I wouldn't have to do it on this one because there's enough space. But for it to look uniform, all the boxes with flowers have to be 2, not 4. So I think we're figuring this out, guys. Design. It's fun, but it takes a little bit of trial and error. All right, guys. So I have finished the window decor, and I finished up all these flower pots, although I have not put flowers in them. Like I said, I'll do that probably off camera some other time. I also did the front. And as you can see, I added these leaves. This kind of just gives the porch a little bit more, it looks more inviting this way. And then same thing along the top. And then on the top windows, remember how I said they're kind of oblong? Well, I put the stairs in front of them so that they look a little more square. Actually, it looks, you know, like it balanced out and looks like, I left the piece of stairs up there. But that's okay. Added the torch because there was some spawnable spots, especially up there. So yeah, this entire front is pretty much done. I need to do the exact same thing to the back, but that's it. You know what I think I'll do? I'm gonna jump on the roof. I'm gonna finish up that roof line, and we are going to figure out the design for that wall and this wall, because these walls pretty much done. Back door needs a little bit of help, but besides that, should be pretty straightforward. So I think actually the best place to put my good old scaffolding, and actually look, okay, you can see where I put my bricks and where I put my cobblestone. The cobblestone is covering up the dirt. The bricks are here, but all this is going to be covered up, so I'm going to put a floor in as well, hopefully today, most likely today. So let's get on the roof, and I hope I have enough. I have a crafting table. Yeah, I have a crafting table, so if I need to, I can make more stairs while I'm up there. And done. All right, guys, roofline is now completely done on the entire building. Now, there is, like I mentioned in the last episode, there's a way to break up the monotony a little bit. So I'm going to add a couple of attic windows, but they're not just going to be attic windows, obviously. They're going to be a little bit more decorative than that. So from here, I'm going to count 8 blocks, and number 8 and 9, I'm going to chop out, and we're going to create boxes that stick out the front. Now, I've never done this like this before, so it's going to be different, but let's just make the counts first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So number 8 and number 9 coming out. We're also going to do 18 and 19. So that was 8. That was 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, there we go. 18. Nice. Okay, so this is where the two are going to be. Now, I have to chop out, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 down. Okay, so this is 2, but I also have to go out, I believe, at least 1 more on either side. So they're gonna get wider as they go down. So that's that was number 2. This is number 3. It may be too big. It may be going wide too quickly. We'll have to figure it out as we go. All right, same thing with this one. So this is gonna be, this is number 2. I'll chop all these out, guys, and I'll bring you guys back in once I'm able to get a little bit of perspective. Okay, so from a distance, it didn't look like much, but whenever you look at it from here, the 2 actually connects, which is pretty close. I might have to go down 1 more to get this look that I'm trying to get here. But for now, let's just try to do this. So oh gosh, I don't know how I'm gonna get this to turn and face in the right direction. I mean, I do have to have, okay, here, I'm gonna do this. Put that there. There you go. Yeah, all right. And then it's gonna go straight out. Hopefully I don't walk off the edge here. It's getting a little hard to reach. My arms are long enough. Okay. Come on. Right there. All right. And is that far enough? Do I need to go 1 more? Let's go 1 more. There you go. Nice. Okay. And then I'll do the exact same thing. Problem. I don't have anything to connect to. I mean, I guess this will work, right? Will it turn? It does turn. Haha. And it's going to get a little bit easier to reach this time. I'm going to leave this particular building in the video because I don't know, this seems like really intricate and maybe not everybody understands how to do it. So you have to aim for the bottom corner of the stair in order to get it to wrap around like that. And also, obviously, the further down you go, the easier it seems to get because there's less risk of falling and, you know, just lots of good things. Ooh, and I'm out of stairs. No, I'm not. I'm not out of stairs. There you go. All right, so that's the first roof line. I'm going to have to do something different with the bottom, but there you go. I'm going to add this on all 4 sides and then windows or glass panes, which I have probably down there. And yeah, this is going to look really, really nice. So I literally need 2 more glass panes and I'm done with that up there. So this turned out really good. I you know, like I said, I wasn't really sure about it, but once I got into it, I could see it better than I could imagine it. So that really helps out. A little bit of experience goes a long way, right? So put these in here. Boom, boom. The connected textures from Optifine really, really help. And yeah, so I may replace this with, you know, something more like, I don't know, just regular planks or something. But right now it kind of like, it flows nicely, and I may end up, you know, like replacing this with, actually I don't know if this is gonna actually help. Nope. Okay, let's leave that right there. Let's just leave this the way it is. I may change this a little bit, but now from the ground, this is a lot nicer. Like you can tell, we have a lot more to look at, and it's nice. And actually, now that I'm down here, I definitely think having like a flat plank that goes all the way across along the bottom would help it stand out a little bit. So let's go up there and do that real quick. There we go. Okay, so that kind of, I don't know, it gives it a little bit more of a pronounced look, I think. From the bottom, it is, yeah, just slightly, it's slightly up. It's like it's sticking out of the roof just a little bit, which is perfect. Now, I did drop a lot of stairs while I was chopping, so let me go grab those. And then we need to decide on, oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. We need to decide on a design. Now, on this side, I'm pretty confident I know what I'm going to do. The same thing as everywhere else. And it should be, you know, fairly straightforward at this point. So I'm gonna, excuse me. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna draw the outline and just make sure that everything lines up. And I'm going to go outward to inward. So if I have to do something special on the inside, then I can. You know what I'm saying? So planks here, we'll go boom, boom. And then over here, boom, boom. And then pretty sure it's not going to work out perfect, but you never know. I've been surprised before. Okay, so it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So going with the exact same design all the way across will not work. So here's my plan. I am going to add, there's my shears. I'm going to add an extra flare to this wall. And it may have to do with another fireplace. It may not, but at least now I know that I can only go that far with the windows going up the top on both sides. We could actually put a back door on this, or like a side door. There's no point putting a door over here, is there? Nah, there's no point. So I guess I'm just gonna come over here and study this real quick. Yeah, it's designed the exact same way with a door directly in the middle. So you have oak, so that's kind of what's going to happen there. I guess over here, yeah, I mean, I don't have anything against having two fireplaces. So that means that, oh, this is actually slightly wider. Okay, that side should be actually really simple to design. Let's do this side next. So, same thing, kind of following the same track here, the same thought. Let's do this here. This will actually help me find the middle too. So we got actually quite a bit of distance here. Let's try to do maybe another one on either side and see how much space we have left. Okay, and then over here, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, with some planks. All right, and is 4 big enough for a fireplace? I was actually thinking about making it 5 in depth. I mean, 4 would probably be fine. It is in the middle of the roof, right? Like, yeah, it's gonna be nice. Okay, so that'll work. Plus it's actually available, right? I'm gonna have to dig out a bunch of that stuff, but at least for here, like right now, I can get to that fireplace on this side if I have to. Cool, so that actually works out great. Dang it, I don't have the bricks on me. I'll have to go get the bricks, but for now, let me just, I'm gonna go ahead and build up these walls. I'm gonna get both of these sides done, including, no, I'm not gonna add all the shutters and stuff. I'm just gonna do the raw building right now. I just wanted to show you guys the plan, and I'll be building that off camera on the other side. But for now, let's just get the raw, rough plan in place, okay? So, you guys know what I'm gonna do, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, we got it done. So this wall is now built, so the fireplace will come up in the very middle. I don't like the fact that this has taller wool than that. I may have to disguise that somehow in the internal design. It looks fine on the outside. You can't really tell. At least I hope you can't. Hold on. Let me let me get over here. Okay, it doesn't look bad, right? Because that one goes up, so it looks fine. I'll be adding all the shutters and everything off camera, as well as like the flower pots and stuff. Back door will be last. Let's build out this wall the exact same way we built out this wall. It's going to be a very I guess it's going to be a very wide fireplace. That's cool. I mean, you know, fire is cool. I don't mind fire. And then again, I've got to figure out exactly how I want to build my the cross beam that we have on the front. It's got to go across here because this one's also a vaulted ceiling. So lots of things, dude. Lots of things. Let's do this. Finished it. Okay, so boom. Check it. Okay, I didn't actually finish it, but I finished the windows and I finished the cross beam going across. Now I've got it connected at the bottom piece. I don't know if I like that necessarily. I don't have any of the vertical spruce pieces there either. So I'm not sure if I want to put them in. You know how we have the vertical inside the rafters like over here. But let me just take a look real quick and see. Yeah, see, it's actually connected. It's not connected it's connected on the second one, not the first one. I might just leave this one the way it is because I don't want to have to redo it. It looks just fine. It's structurally sound, and because it's at that height, I was able to leave these windows on here square instead of rectangle. So next thing I need to do is probably make some more glass panes, but I'm gonna make the star design up here just like it should be. So let me see if I can just do this freehand. First things first, I think, is deciding if it's going to be on the outside or the inside. I think it should be on the inside and leave this to be, actually it can be flush. Yeah, that'll work. All right, let's put these up like so. And I'm just gonna kind of figure this out as I go. I don't have that many planks. That's not good. I can always go chop more trees. I already had to chop more trees in this episode once, so if I had to do it again, well, so be it, right? Ooh, oh wow. My goodness. I did not expect to need to put some scaffolding up here. That's crazy. There we go. Okay, that's the 2. So now, this is going to be the beginning of my... I don't even know what it's called. Design. Let's put that there. This across like so. And now I need to go down. Okay. And then we'll have to have the glass across the bottom like this. And I think fill in wood right there. There we go. And then I believe, if I remember correctly, or actually I can refer to it here. Okay, so the widest part is the 3rd row. Okay, I fell. The widest part is the 3rd row. So now I need to start bringing it in and making it less, you know, less wide, more narrow. So like so. 1 beyond, and I could put in the glass panes. I'm actually in need of more glass panes. Good thing I've got more glass in my inventory, right? So let's throw crafting table down. This is gonna look nice. I mean, it's not gonna look nice for anybody because nobody's gonna be over here looking at it. But you know what? It's gonna look nice for me as I look through the window from below. So this all the way across. I hope I'm centered. I feel like I'm slightly off center. No, that looks okay. All right, and then fill in the gap. Hopefully, I have enough planks. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, we're good. We are golden, y'all. We got this. We so got this. Okay, we don't got this. Uh-oh. Okay, I've got I've got some slabs. I can make this work. I can make it work. Bam. There we go. All right, and if I chop this out, catch my slab, turn around, there you go. That is nice. Now, what I just realized is if I do that, I can't have a fireplace because a fireplace has to vent up and out. So I might have to do something slightly different for this wall. I'm not too sure. But what I do know for sure, and I'm figuring this out as I go, you know, when you're building something this big, you can afford to jump from one thing to the other because there's so much to do. So I've done that. That looks really nice with it, by the way. The roof line, very sweet. I'm gonna do the same thing on this far side, by the way. And no, this is going to be all fireplace, or like it'll be partly fireplace. So yeah, that's done. So I'm gonna go get some brick, and then we're gonna get this, at least this wall done. I still don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with that. It might have to be like a giant headboard or something. That's where my bed is. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But for now, I gotta go get my brick. All right, so I've got the brick. Took me a long time to gather all this, but I've got, how many stacks do I have here? Get rid of that. Why is that there? I've got 4.5 stacks, give or take. So plenty of brick, probably more than I'm gonna need. And I've decided I'm gonna need to kind of put the floor together first. So what do you think a spruce plank floor would look like? Do you guys think that'd look okay? I think it may be a little monotonous. I mean, we could definitely come in with like a stone of some sort. I just know that I'm gonna want the fireplace to kind of jut out a little bit from the wall. So I actually kind of have to have some sort of flooring. So what if I were to, I have some cobblestone sitting around somewhere, don't I? Yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna grab some cobblestone. I'm gonna make the floor well, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna use crazy amounts of carpets eventually. That's kind of my plan, is to make this place seem really, really comfortable by using carpet. Or, ooh, wait a minute. Andesite. I gotta have, yeah, I've got loads of andesite. Okay, let's try something. First of all, I'm gonna try to put away some stuff that I don't necessarily need right now. Leaves, I got tons of those. The apples, I don't need any of that. I'm pretty much using everything that I've got right now. So what if I were to, yeah, let's try the andesite. I've got an idea. I have an idea. Andesite, and it'd be kind of nice if I had that shulker, but really, I'm doing okay without it. I'm not very far away from home. So, what if I did a polished andesite, right? I've got the stone cutter in my inventory, right? So what if I were to grab this andesite, I made it polished andesite, just like that, and then that could be the floor. And I'm just gonna do it from halfway through that window on both sides, just at first, okay? And we're gonna go, let's just say 4 deep. And it's not gonna be all polished andesite, although I probably have enough to do all of it. But just to kind of get me started, okay? So next thing is I need a couple of campfires, because obviously you can't like have a real fire if you're gonna have wool nearby. So I've got to have a campfire. So if I have some, well, actually I'm gonna make, how many do I have? We're gonna have 2. Okay, 2 campfires. So not charcoal, sticks. There we go. And then plenty of spruce logs, and there we go. We got a couple of campfires. So they're gonna go right there, and that's going to give us our smoke effect. And obviously the fire too. So I'm gonna need, definitely gonna need, where's my stone cutter? Did I not bring it? Did I leave it out there? I'm so dumb. No, yeah. Come here, you. This is the design part. This is the part, I've been looking forward to this part for a long time now. This is gonna be fun. All right, so definitely want some slabs. Let's just get a stack of those. I'm so sorry, that's the worst noise ever. And then the stairs just to fill in the gap. Okay, so slabs on either side. Slabs to cover up the front. And actually, wait a minute. Okay, I've got silk touch, so I can actually take this thing up. I have an idea. Or, okay, it's definitely not a shovel. What's better? Is it the axe that's better for the campfire? Oh yeah, duh. Wow, that was fast. So what if we did something like this? Instead of using... I want to kind of make it tall. Kind of make it grand, you know? So like blocks all the way around. Slabs all the way around that. Like this. Accidentally put that one down. And then do that same thing. So where are my campfires? Both of them are here. So place those down. And then put the slabs around like that. So now it's a little bit more grand. So like if we're walking in, it's up there. Now actually, you know what? I'm not sure if I like that. I'm not sure. Let's just maybe do something like this. Is that okay? I kind of don't like that either. I kind of would like to be able to see it, you know, like that right there. Maybe this would be better. I mean, I don't like having to see that, but the only other option is netherite with a fire, and then you have to, you know, fireproof your whole place, and I don't want to do that. So maybe I can just leave it just like that. I don't know. Great question. Maybe I can drop that down a little bit. And I could actually I could probably use stairs instead too, just to kind of flatten it out a little bit. It's not going to be much of a hearth at that point, or a, I don't even know. I don't live in fireplace country, so I'm not entirely sure how the correct terms for fireplace stuff. Okay, you know what? Let's stick with that for now. I'm gonna go. Oh my. Okay, what's happening? Is that a slab? Did I already forget what I did there? Hold the phone. Yeah, that was a slab. Okay, so I can go all the way up to the top. We'll do that over here. Okay. Wow, that is pretty chunky. Can you put stairs sideways? Let me just think for a second. I don't think you can. That would serve like no purpose. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if you could, because then we could put in like a rounded piece around the top or something, or walls. Can I do brick walls? I can. Okay, I'm just gonna make 16 of these in case I can't use them, and let's try this instead. I'm just curious to see what this will look like. It's a little more rounded. It may be better. That's a little better. I kind of like that. Now, I'm starting to think that maybe we need to come outward with the bricks a little bit. Like from here, start you know, cutting across or something. But for now, I think that'll work. Okay, that'll work. Now, let's scaffold to the top. All the way to the top, like all the way. And then I'm gonna need my axe for sure, because here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to just carry the no, I fell down. Oops. I'm gonna carry the brick all the way through the roof now. So, hate breaking the scaffolding, it just feels wrong. Okay, so chop through that. That is definitely gonna have to come out. All of this is gonna have to come out. Is this? Yep, that's definitely gonna come out. All right, so that looks really nice. I like that. And it's going all the way up, which is perfect. So, does it need to go taller right now? I think I'm going to look at it again from the roof. All right, guys, so 9 wheat gives you 2 hay bales. And I think I'm satisfied with how tall I made my... Oop, I forgot to make the campfires. Can't forget that. Hold on. Hold the phone, people. The hay bales, you guys have seen this before, but in case maybe this is your first episode you've seen or something, maybe you've forgotten, the hay bales makes the smoke more obvious. It's like that. It's like huge, you know, columns of smoke that go forever versus this, which you can't even see it anymore. So, oh wow. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna place the hay bales down under like so. Campfires on top. There we are, and you can't see the fire. Actually, you can see a fire from the distance. No, you can't. I mean, you have to be like really, really... Okay, that's too tall. That is too close to the surface. Hold on. There we are. All right, guys. So they are, they're set up and ready. So now we have good old smoke coming out of that, and it looks awesome. So now let's hover on over and decide what else we're gonna do. First of all, I do really like the way the andesite turned out, although it didn't need to be here because I covered it up, but I've got like crazy amounts of andesite, so it doesn't matter. The campfire turned out really, I'm sorry, the fireplace turned out really, really good. So now I gotta decide what I'm gonna do on this side and then on this side, and probably build out like a bit of a deck on top of the back door. That's kind of, I don't know, that's a thought that I had earlier. And then we're good. So do I want like an epic, oh, I can't do a fireplace. That's right, I've got this design up here. So what if I were to do something like I mean, I can't do the window necessarily. Well, actually, I might be able to do the window. I forgot about something. Ooh, I am out of oak. I'm out of oak? I gotta fix that. Alright, I got about a stack of wood, oak. It should be perfect. I shouldn't need any more. If I do, it'll be for some other stuff that I'll do off camera. So, where am I going? This is the direction I'm going. So what I thought about was, what if I just did doubles on either side? Would it then be too big still for a window? So let me just make a full stack of this lovely, lovely plank. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. Maybe I'll do something special down at the bottom. That way it looks like it's supposed to be that way. But, all right, so that's that. Again, I'll be doing those window lights on this side. I might do 3 of them across the top. But right now, I want to do this back door. So obviously, I need a couple of doors. And then the back porch. Now, the back porch is going to be probably the hardest part. And actually, I kind of feel like I should build something like this off the front, off the back. Do I have enough? I have no spruce. Okay, you know what? Let's go get another bunch of spruce real fast. You guys have seen this, so don't freak out. I wish I was building with spruce, because it'd be so much easier than oak. Oh yeah, that's just the best. Alright, got plenty of spruce. I need to make a door. That looks really good. Look at that. That looks nice. I might make that fireplace a little taller, but that looks really, really good. I am pleased with this for sure. All right, so guys, I'm basically going to add on a door that looks pretty similar to this on the back. No, because it's going to be too symmetrical. I mean, symmetrical's okay. I don't mind symmetrical. Yeah, I'm going to add a door that looks similar to that on the back. And then we are going to... I don't know what we're going to do. That's a spider. Why, spider? Why? Back off, son. Back off. Okay, got some unofficial lighting in here. Now that the floor is in, it is time to start building with spruce. And I've got loads of it. So the first thing we're gonna do is, obviously, I'm gonna make some... Oh wow, I need to actually store away. Actually, I had a pretty good amount of andesite still sitting over. So let's dump all the andesite. Did a pretty good job of bringing over the right amount. And again, I'm gonna be using primarily, if not entirely, spruce for this next part. Also, let's put away the mob stuff that I've got. Actually, I can't. I don't have any room. Shulker box is full. All right, so tons of planks and sticks, and there is my fence. I'm also going to need crazy amounts of planks. Let's just make all the planks that I can. And I don't want any stairs. I want everything to be planks. Everything's very gentle sloping, okay? So right there we are. And I think that'll do for now. Okay, so you walk in the door, right? You walk in the door, beautiful entrance, boosh. And then over here, right here, there's going to be the stairwell. So it begins just like so, and it's gonna be 4 wide because that's how, you know, that's how wide the windows actually are. And then we want to cross like this. Now I realize this is going to intervene or interfere a little bit with the window, but I'm not sure how else I could do it. I mean, it's just really nothing else I can do about that. Kind of wanna, yeah, needed to put something there. And then across like so, across like so, and look at that, boom, it's right above. And then it's right above, and that is actually going to be the floor level. So let me chop that out, just like that. Okay. Nice. All right, so again, it kind of interferes with this window a little bit, but if I were to move it back one, it'll interfere with that up there. So I'd rather interfere with the bottom of a window than the top. Put a couple of torches. I just want to try to not be killing or getting killed. Also, actually, this isn't quite tall enough. I kind of want to be able to see through the windows. So let's go 1 level higher. Is that better? Maybe one level higher than that. There we go. Yes, that is nice. All right, so I'm gonna build this, just the slab part, all the way around. Okay, all the way around the entire building, and then on this side, I'm gonna make the stairwell come down on this side to where you can kind of like go up it here, up there, and then there is another door to an outdoor balcony, if you will. But I just wanted it to wrap around the entire building. And is this tall enough? Oh yeah, that's plenty tall. I don't feel weird in any way. So it'll just be super simple all the way around, and then it'll actually make it a little easier to put in the glass panes later too, which would be nice. So I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so all of the, I had to go get another tree, by the way. Crazy how much wood this has taken. But I got all of the support structures and the handrails and everything put in. So now, besides one torch, I've got all the torches off the pathway and nothing can spawn. So it looks nice. I really, really like it. I think it turned out really good. So now that that's built, the last piece of the structural, besides stuff, again, that I can do off camera, like the roof and like the shutters and the glass and stuff, is this porch. So I don't know. I imagine, this is just me, I imagine waking up every morning, having my coffee, and, oh geez, having my coffee, and sitting on that porch. That's what I imagine. So let me go just, no, well, that's not supposed to be there. Let's go build this thing out. I don't know how big it's gonna be. I might make it equal to the size of the porch out there as far as like depth is concerned, because I think it's pretty much perfect, but I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this, okay? So right here, bam, bam, okay. There we go. Cool, I like it. And then spruce logs like before. There we go. All right, so guys, that is it for the structure of the home. There's only one thing I have to do left. And hold on, let me hit F7. Yeah, I gotta get... Definitely don't want to use torches for my lighting forever, but at least for now, it's, you know, it's pretty nice. All right, so last thing that I need to do is... Oh, I got no more. Wow, I literally used all of my fences. That's crazy. Yeah, so let's make a few more fences. In fact, you know what? Let's make the rest... All right, so right here. Boom, 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 boom. And then... Okay, and then I need to give it a little bit of structure, because right now it's just floating. It's just like it's floating from the wall. So what I need to do is set down some structural integrity. I'll have to do the terraforming and everything later, but at least now I'm not scared about my, you know, my porch falling down. There we go. All right. And then, of course, I'll also build this out and put my barbecue pit and everything, right? So here it is, guys. Here is the Klaus Manor. I was able to put this thing together in 3 episodes. I've been filming for 2 hours and 10 minutes now. What do you guys think? I've been reading your comments. I really appreciate them, and I appreciate the feedback. If you guys have any thoughts, things that I should try, things that things that I should build inside, like interior-wise, let me know in the comments as well. Definitely would like to put together like a makeshift looking, I don't know, like a kitchen. I think this corner might be a nice area for a kitchen, or maybe over here. I think putting in a quartz hot tub would be kind of cool, just because that's just a neat idea. And then of course my enchanting area, my bedroom, which obviously is going to be right over there. And whatever else. I think I'm gonna make like tons and tons and tons of bookshelves and just line this place up with bookshelves. Make it look like I'm one of those intellectuals that read a lot. And I also need to figure out lighting. I think putting like some chandeliers or something in here would be nice too. But again, that stuff I am out of time for. So guys, that is gonna do it for me today in this episode. You know what? I'm gonna go and take this up. I gotta put more flowers and stuff out here too. This has been a big project, big fat build, but I think it will be, or it has been definitely worth it. Take all the, I'm just gonna clean up the yard a little bit, you know? When you're done working on your project, you always have issues with, you know, tools laying around everywhere. Just kind of trying to light the place up without it being, you know, too ugly. Yeah, that'll work for now. All right, guys. Yeah. All right, guys. So that's going to do it for me today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like this video if you liked it. And of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already for daily gaming videos. And of course, I got to clean this up too, especially if this is going to be the thumbnail image. Yeah. There we go. F5. Bam. Love it. Guys, that's all for me. Remember, I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.